Do I look? Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kelby and this is Snailboat Studio, where we make chaotic arts and crafts. We work on maximalist crochet projects and the vibes are oh so silly. And if all of that sounds like a good time to you, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you here. I will be completely honest, this week has been a bit of a disaster. I have a performance coming up next week. I'm just getting out of being sick and a whole bunch of other crap has just been slapping me in the face and making me feel so dysregulated. So I thought I would do myself one small kindness and finally take care of a problem that has been plaguing my life for months, if not years. So let me now hand you back over to past Kelby so we can talk about it. I need to figure out a solution for my jewelry. For the last hour, I've been trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm still not 100% sure, but I think I'm starting to go down the right track. I thought, wouldn't it be so fun and so cute to just have a filet tapestry that is also my jewelry holder? And after scavenging, I have found a few good potential options. My original thought was I wanted this whole wall hanging to kind of look like a little dollhouse. So I had this one, but then I was like, but what if it was a snail? But then I just kept going down the rabbit hole and I found these vintage animals. So I have this one and this one. Oh, and this one. And those are also so cute. And I just don't know which one to go with. There's also these geese who are about to kiss. But that one looks like it would be too big. I think I'm currently torn between one of the vintage animals and the little house. It's not like I'm never gonna make another filet tapestry, so I can go with whatever I'm feeling, but the problem is I'm feeling all of them. I don't have enough time for that. I'm down to the wire for a couple of things going on outside of my YouTube sphere this week, unfortunately. So I have to make one decision on one thing, which as we all know is not ideal for my brain. And if you can relate and you have not yet subscribed, please feel free to do so. Your wild and wacky inflatable brain is welcome here. I'm really loving the duckling. I think it's very cute and I think it will be perfect for holding all of my silly jewelry. And I might add a little section at the bottom to hold on to my necklaces, like a little pouch. I could make the pouch look like water, maybe. We'll see. I'm getting too ahead of myself. I've never done filet crochet. I'm not going to make it with thread yarn because that's insane. I have a pretty hefty earring collection and right now it lives in a drawer that I barely have access to. And they're all tangled and I can't find their matching pairs half the time and they get stuck in the little grates of the metal drawer. So this will be so helpful to my life. Let's get started, shall we? I know traditionally that filet tapestries are made with white, but consider this. I've had this scrap of this confetti yarn for a while and I could not think of anything to make out of it. But I think I'm gonna use it for this project right now. And I think it's gonna look so cute, very spring. The weather has been really flip-floppy this week and I was sick last week, as you may or may not have seen. I made a post about it. There was no video last week because of it. I'm finally over it, or I'm on the very edge of being over it at the very least. But the weather changing its mind every 30 seconds is not helping. Last week it was almost 80 degrees and this week it is in the 30s. I'm just trying to think positive spring thoughts and I think that this yarn will help me think those thoughts. Like I said before, also, I've never done filet crochet. I know that you have to do a certain amount of chains per square. It's not quite like tapestry where one square is one chain and one stitch. I think it's 3 chains per square. I'm gonna look it up really quick. Hold on. Okay, I have confirmed. It is 3 chains per square. So I'm going to do math. And then I'm gonna make my chains and we're gonna do the thing. Got some bad news, boys. I have to chain 162. 162! It's gonna be a rough one. This is gonna take me way longer than I thought it would. This thing's gonna be huge. This is only 10 chains right now. To be fair, I'm using a 4.5. Maybe I'll switch down to a 3. Let me go find my 3.5. This is 1/3. This is about as long as I wanted it to be, period. If I continue on making this, it is going to be gargantuan. So it's time to scratch the whole plan, throw it out the window, into the garbage. We're trying something new. After much deliberation, and by much, I mean adding 2-3 more chains, I've decided I am just making a normal jewelry holder. I really don't have time this week to overthink things and go with something really complicated. I wanted to make something more fun and whimsical and cute and silly, both for my craft room and also for the video, but I just don't have time this week. and that really sucks. Eventually, I will upgrade into something that is more whimsical and more fun and has a cool theme when I have time. Right now, I really only have time to make something simple and easy. I'm making this up as I go along, but essentially all I am doing is 3 chains, skipping 2, and doing a double crochet into the 3rd one. We're working with what we've got, and sometimes that is the best that we can do, and that is okay. Here is my progress after about 20-30 minutes. It's coming along pretty quick, which makes me feel very grateful. I do have to pop into a meeting at some point this afternoon, but I think that I can get this done today, which would be very, very cool. I have a very big event coming up for myself next week, and I have a lot still to do for it. I have some practice that I have to do, and I have some crafting that I have to do for it, and I have physically exhausted myself to the point that if I continue expending energy on things that are not related to that, then I'm just gonna crash and burn. And I don't have time to do that because I have a whole 3-day long festival to prep for at the end of May. So I have to pace myself and put my energy into places where it matters the most right now. So the next few videos might be very simple, laid back projects. And this is one of those. I'm just going to add a couple rows of solid between the lace, and then I will add more rows of lace. That feels like a good plan. It's the next day. I was going to pop this on the blocking board last night, but instead I made bread. And it's okay. More specifically, I made kolaches. I used to live in Texas. If you've never had a kolache before, because you did not also live in Texas, they are delicious, highly recommend. Mine are just okay. It was my first time ever making like an egg-based and milk-based bread. I'm still very new to the world of bread, TM, but for a first try, I think it turned out okay. Lots of room for improvement, but because I spent so long making my bread, and also I went to the grocery store, I completely forgot about this thing. So we're gonna slap her on the blocking board today, give her a quick little steam, and then I have a couple of other things that I have to get done today. Also, let me show you something else I made this week. Well, last week. This was gonna be last week's video. I was gonna make a few of these and turn it into a thing, but I was sick, so I didn't. I made a little button. This is meant to be a coaster. I tried using it as a coaster and I almost spilled coffee all over my desk. So for me, it's just gonna be a wall hanging, but I wanted to make a few of them to hang on my wall. Right? Work with me here. I forgot who the pattern creator of this is, but I will put them right here. This was a free tutorial. I think next week we're just gonna look at all the whips in my house and figure out what I'm frogging and what I'm finishing because oh boy, is it a mess. I also still haven't finished my yarn organization. I've worked on it a little bit, like this much. I mean, here's what my yarn shelf is looking like. She's replenished, she's reorganized to an extent, and I feel proud of that. Anyway, let's get this on the blocking board. I should only need 2, I think. Yes, 2 will be perfect. See what I mean about my yarn? We're not gonna talk about it. That's not today's task. I also have my bag of felt over here because I might be making more felt crafts sooner rather than later because that has been on my brain this week. All right, let's do, ow, poked through and hit my leg. This is why you're supposed to do this on the floor. Okay, I've poked myself enough. Let's move to the floor, whatever. Boop. There she is. She's not perfect, but if every pork chop was perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs. I stabbed myself again. Now I have to find my garment steamer because it's somewhere. She has been found. Looking at it from this angle, I can see how crooked it is, but you know what? I couldn't care less. A lot of my earrings and jewelry are very dangly and heavy, so it probably will not matter because it's gonna get crooked either way. So I'm truly not very pressed about it. Could you be any louder and slower? My guy. There's also people doing work on our house right now, and I was just yelling expletives because something got stuck in the wheels of my chair. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. And I'm pretty sure that they were laughing at hearing me yelling because our windows and our walls are wafer thin. It hasn't clicked yet, but it's settling. It is time. You know what? You're supposed to steam things before you put them on the blocking board, aren't you? I just thought about that. Well, I guess we'll give her a steam and try again in a minute. Yeah, that was an oversight on my part. But then again, when isn't there an oversight on my part on this channel? Am I right, squad? All right, let's fix that. Undo all of my precious work. It's precious. Oh my god, is shit really stuck in there? Oh my god. Ow. Oh my god, dude. Okay, we did it. Let's try that again, shall we? That's much better, I think. Like I said, I think. Do I know? Absolutely not. There is literally this one little part right here. Actually, you know what? I have a little, bam, look at that. Now I think it looks great. Ow! Ouch! Okay, I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna stop touching it because I keep stabbing myself. Not too shabby though. Okay. I would also like to add some kind of scallop or lace border around the edge in white and some kind of rod situation on the top and the bottom so that it has some kind of weight to it so that when I take things off of it, all the other things aren't just like plinging and falling off. Can you hear them though? Every day for the last 5 days, and we don't have a choice because we're renting. It's not even our house. They're yelling about something. I don't know what. It's incoherent. All right, I've got other stuff that I have to go do today. The rest of today, I have to go to my part-time job and I have to go teach a crochet class. So I have to go start getting ready for those, but I will check back in with you when I am done and we'll see how effective our blocking was. Good morning. It is a couple of days later. I'm freshly showered. Today is my day off from my part-time jobs at least. However, I do have to edit this video today, which means that we have to finish the project. Here she is. Let's free her. Oh, voila. She is free. She's very floppy, which is exactly how we wanted her. It's not as even as I hoped it would be. There's still a little bit of wonky to her, which is fine, but I think for what it is, it's pretty solid. I'm going to add a scallop border around the edges so it looks a little cakey with some frosting, and then we'll add a rod to the top. Oh, I wanted to add a rod to the bottom too. So maybe we'll just do scallops along the sides, and then we'll do rod on top, rod on bottom, rada, rada, rada. And then she'll be good to hang up along with all of our accessories. cute would it be also if this was a little hammock for my cats? Idea for another day. Oh my god, they'd be so cute. Yippee! I'm so glad that it's done. It looks cute. It's a little wobbly, but that's okay. I'm gonna weave in the ends really quick and then we will hang it up and I will hang up all of my silly little jewelry on it. Here is the current jewelry situation. A disaster at best. Let's hang it up. So glad that I no longer have to deal with all of my jewelry just being stuck in this drawer. I still have a few pairs left that either need some repairs or I couldn't find the other half of them. There are a few other random things in here as well that I need to find homes for. But for the most part, this was successful. It is a weight lifted off my shoulders. I really like that I can see all of my jewelry all in one place. In case for some reason you couldn't tell, I am a dopamine dresser. I like to wear things that are fun and colorful. I don't know exactly how I'd describe my personal style, but I would say it's a cross between a whimsy twee and a kid core or a clown core. I don't know. I don't really care that much. I wear what makes me happy and whatever's most comfortable. I always have, I always will, and that's okay. Let me know in the comments what other kinds of things you guys want to see me make for my craft room. I still have a long way to go in here, and there are definitely other things that need to be organized. Come here, sweet girl. Come here. Ella. Okay, bye. If you enjoyed hanging out with me today and you have not yet done so, please feel free to subscribe. I'd love to have you here. Also, in case you're new here or you just didn't know, I do run a small business. That is where Snailboat Studio comes from. I sell crochet patterns as well as stickers and apparel of my original illustrations on my Etsy, as well as my coffee. And fun fact, I ran some numbers and did some math. And if every single person who is subscribed to this channel bought either a pattern or a sticker from my shop, I would be pretty much set for the rest of the year. Like, I would be survival mode set, but I would be set as far as my rent and my bills and my pets' food and some groceries. And that would be really cool, but only if you feel like it. I'm also still trying to get to 10,000 subscribers so we can open up channel memberships and I can bring back my Patreon. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell the lady that works at your dentist office who's always super nice to you and tells you that it's okay that you brought your stuffed animal as a 33-year-old adult for comfort. And make sure to like this video, hype it if you have the ability to, so that we can continue bringing in more crafty, chaotic goblins to our silly little community. I do my very best to post a brand new video every single week, Friday or Saturday, depending on how the week's going. So until then, I hope you have a day as amazing as you are, and I'll see you next time. Bye!